Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm filming a get to know me tag. I thought it would be a good way for you to find out a little bit more about me, because I guess I kind of assume people that be coming here might have read my blog or my Twitter or whatever, but I suppose that's not always the case. I thought it'd be a good way for you to get to know me a little bit better, a few more personal things. So I've got some questions I'm going to answer, so yeah, here we go. Okay, so number one, what is your middle name? I don't have a middle name. My first name is a double-barreled name, so it's Tilly-Jayne. That doesn't really count. I don't really have any other names apart from my surname, so yeah, just Tilly-Jayne Kidman. 2. What is your favourite colour? My favourite colour, probably grey. I really like grey. I also like black and navy, but yeah, a lot of my clothes, my furniture, everything, I always veer towards grey. I just really love that colour. 3. Who was your first best friend? That'd probably be someone from infant school. I was quite close friends with a girl called Helen, but she moved up to Scotland, I think, so we kind of lost contact. But then we did find each other on Facebook again a few years ago, weirdly enough. So yeah, she was probably like my first close friend, I suppose. How tall are you? I'm 5'5". Cats or dogs? Definitely dogs. I love dogs. I really miss having a dog. We used to have a greyhound, and I would love to get another dog. But obviously, I have indoor bunnies, so I'm not really sure they'd mix too well. But yeah, I'd definitely like to have a dog in the future. Although I am quite liking cats at the moment. I didn't used to like cats that much, and I am allergic to them. But no, they're growing on me. So I like all animals, but definitely dogs. Okay, funniest moment throughout school. I have a lot of those. Probably just any moment with my friend Erin. Like, we had just so many funny times and experiences, and we can sit and talk about it for hours. Nothing would mean anything to anyone on here, but yeah, any with her. 7. How many countries have you visited? That's a really good question. I don't actually know. I'd hazard a guess at like maybe 15, around that mark. Okay, are you in/gone to college? Well, I wish I was still in college, that would be great. But no, I have been to college already. I can't even think how many years ago now. Maybe like 2010, 2011 is when I went. I studied business studies for 2 years and then went on to university to do fashion marketing. Okay, number 9, what was your favourite/worst subject in high school? My favourite was probably French, although I also liked history and performing arts. But yeah, I'd say French was my favourite. And my least favourite was definitely maths. Ugh, like, I hated maths so much. I always dreaded going to those lessons, and yeah, definitely not a favourite of mine. Number 10, what is your favourite drink? My favourite drink is Pepsi Max, which I know is really bad. It's really bad for you, and I'm really aware of that, but I can't stop drinking it. The rest of my diet's pretty healthy. Like, I try and be really like conscious of what I'm eating, but when it comes to drinks, I just can't stay away from it. I just don't really like water. I find it quite bland, so I always find myself reaching for a Pepsi, and I know it's just like so bad and I need to stop, but I can't because it's so good. 11, what is your favourite animal? What is my favourite animal? I would say like a bunny, because obviously I love bunnies. I have 4 house bunnies myself. But other than that, I also really love pigs. Like, I would love to rescue a pig. I would love to have like a little farm of my own. Like, that's the goal for when I'm older. I always say that when I'm older, like I'm not a real adult. Like, when I'm actually an adult, I'd like to have my own little small holding with like goats, baby lambs and pigs. I would just love that. That would be great. Okay, next one. What is your favourite perfume? I don't really know, because I'm having a bit of a struggle at the moment trying to find a vegan friendly perfume. If you know of any brands, let me know. At the moment I'm using up my Alien perfume. I really like that, and I did actually read that that's cruelty free, but I'm not 100% sure it's vegan or not, so I need to check. But I'm just using that one up, and then after that I'll try and find something new. 13, tea or coffee? Neither. I think both are pretty gross. I don't like hot drinks. I know everyone's really shocked that I don't like tea, and I just don't find them refreshing. I don't find them particularly nice, and yeah, I'd rather a Pepsi Max. 14. What would you, or have you, named your children? Well, I don't have children. If I did ever have children, I don't know what their names would be. It's not something that I've really ever thought about. I quite like the name River for a girl, but that's about it. In terms of boys' names, I have absolutely no idea. 15. What sports do you play or have you played? I don't really like sports that much at all. Unless dance counts, I danced like all my life pretty much from the age of like maybe about 6 or 7 till I was about 17. So yeah, dance. I like Pilates, I like yoga, but hardcore sports not my thing. What is your favourite book? What is my favourite book? I probably should have looked at these. I don't really get that much time to read anymore, but if I'm going on holiday and I'm taking something with me, it would probably be like one of the Jack Reacher series, or a book. There's an author I quite like that I've been reading fairly recently. He's called Chris Carter, and he does kind of like thriller, gory kind of books. So anything that's a little bit scary, a little bit gory, or like a crime thriller, that's my kind of thing. I don't really like chick lit, and I won't sort of read any of those kind of books. So yeah, anything scary. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? Like, I'm quite behind, I feel like, with the YouTube thing. Like, I didn't really watch much YouTube until kind of like the past year, I would say. But I actually started using it when I first went vegan to find sort of new vegan inspiration, like what people were buying. I got quite into it, and that's actually how I found Sarah from the Be Nice Life, her YouTube and her blog. So yeah, I always watch her videos because they're fairly kind of vegan based. And fashion videos, I like Lizzie Hadfield from Shop from the Street, Megan Ellaby, loads really. I'll link some below because I can't think off the top of my head right now, but yeah, those are some of the ones that I do watch regularly. And where am I? 18. What is your favourite movie? Oh my god, I get asked this quite a lot, like weirdly quite a lot, and I can never answer, and I'm like, oh my god, like, what is my favourite movie? I have loads because I really like films. I really like horror films. They're probably my favourite kind of in terms of genre. Me and my friend Rosie are like obsessed. We watch pretty much every horror film that comes out. So yeah, I would say horror films for now because I actually can't think of like one film. Just there's so many. Yeah, we'll just go with any kind of horror film. 19. Are you single or taken? I am taken. 20. What's your idea of an ideal first date? Go to the theatre. That was mine and Charlie's first date. He took me to see The Lion King. So yeah, I'd say maybe like dinner or going to the theatre, something like that. I wouldn't maybe say the cinema because I went on a first date to the cinema once, which was really awkward because you can't like talk to each other and you're kind of just sitting there in silence. So it's a bit pointless, really, isn't it? So yeah, maybe dinner, then the theatre. How many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? Not many, because Charlie's like my first, I suppose, like serious relationship. Like, we've been together for quite a long time. We started going out when I was 18, so that's 7 years ago now. So it's quite a long time ago. So any relationships before that were just those ones that you have like in school that aren't really like serious. So yeah, there we go. 22. Favourite memory from childhood. I'd probably say when I went to Disneyland, because everyone loves going to Disneyland, don't they? Especially as a kid. We went to Disneyland, Florida, as a big family. We went there for 2 weeks, went to all the different parks. I just really loved it, and it was really nice when me and Charlie went back a couple of years ago, because I saw all the things. I was like, oh my god, I remember that. So yeah, I'd say going to Florida. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? No, I really wish I spoke something like super fluent, like, but I don't. As I said, French was like my favourite subject in school, and I know kind of like some basics, like, you know, I can ask the questions that I might need to ask and kind of hold a basic conversation, but I wish that I was fluent in French and Italian, Spanish, like, that'd be great. But I'm not, but I'm working on it. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one older brother. How would you describe your fashion sense? It's a good question. How would I describe it? I would say quite minimal, although recently I've been branching out a little bit more, a few colours, a few patterns, but I would still say it's fairly minimal. I don't know, I don't really have a particular style. Like today I'm wearing like a sweatshirt. I tend to kind of wear t-shirts, sweatshirts. I'd say my style is overall quite casual. I'm not really like a dressy person, like I don't wear heels or anything. I tend to stick to flats and trainers. So yeah, maybe just casual, minimal, that kind of thing. 26. What is your favourite restaurant? Ooh, oh, this is a really good question. I really like eating out, so there's quite a lot of them, but if we're talking chain restaurant, maybe it's easy, just because they have a really good vegan menu and they use vegan cheese, which is really good. It's a separate menu though, so you have to ask for it. But they have some really good stuff on there, and there's a new dessert there that I really want to try. It's meant to be really good. So yeah, I like Easy as a chain restaurant, and there's a few places in Cambridge that I quite like too that do vegan things. I'm trying to think of a non-chain restaurant, but then you guys probably won't know it anyway because it'd be local to me. So yeah, we'll go with Easy. I also love Nando's, which I know like some vegans wouldn't go into, but they do kind of vegan friendly options. The veggie burger with no mayo and some chips and garlic bread. It's really good. Okay, next. What are some of your favourite TV shows? I could go on. I am a box set addict. So my favourite TV shows: Prison Break, which has just started again. Oh my god, I love it. What else do I love? Oh my god, Homeland. Banshee. Banshee's probably one of my favourite TV series ever. Oh, Peaky Blinders, like Peaky Blinders. Oh, there's just so many. I watch a lot of series. Stranger Things, and I've just watched the OA, which I thought was like good, weird, quite weird, but good. Pretty much watched most of the ones on Netflix, to be fair. So yeah, they're my favourites. Tell us one of your bad habits. Oh, I've got one. Cracking my knuckles. Like, I drive everyone insane, but I just can't help it. I do it all the time. I could do it right now, but I'm not going to. I crack my knuckles, I crack my neck, I crack my ankles. It's horrendous, it's hideous, but I can't stop. Final question. What phone do you have? This one. It's an iPhone 6. I'm not quite up to date with the world. I don't have an iPhone 7 yet, so I'm still stuck with 6. So yeah, those are the questions. We're done. That went quite quick. So yeah, I hope it's given you a little bit of insight into what I like to watch, what I like to read, and what I like to eat. I'll be back soon. I think I'm going to film a vegan tag next, and then I'll probably also do something where I get Charlie involved. So yeah, that's what's kind of coming up, and thank you for watching today. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos, and thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.